Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to be talking about a paper that found that dinosaur diversity actually declined well before the asteroid struck. So, we all know about the KPG mass extinction, the Mesozoic mass extinction, a cataclysmic event which wiped out 75% of all life 66 million years ago. The event that caused the extinction of the non-avian dinosaurs. Well, what if I told you the asteroid only finished what was already started? So, the people who wrote this study noticed a strange pattern. About 10 million years before the asteroid struck, dinosaur diversity in both herbivores and carnivores very quickly began to collapse. So, what was happening? Well, to understand, they had started to look at the climate of the time period. The late Cretaceous is often called a greenhouse world. It had over twice the amount of carbon in it than what's in our atmosphere even today. So here's a map of what the world looked like 11 million years ago. North America is split by a giant inland sea. The United States, Europe, North Africa, they're all a tropical paradise. Antarctica, Siberia, and even the Canadian tundra, they're all temperate forests filled with pine trees. It's a completely different world than it is today. Now, here is a map of our world 10 million years before the asteroid struck. Kind of see a difference? Well, if you look at North America here, you can see that the water level of the planet dropped. During this time, the poles also started to begin to freeze, and overall global temperatures dropped. This all happened despite the amount of carbon in the atmosphere. So, what caused this? The culprit is the ocean. The late Cretaceous was a time of great geological change. The positioning of the continents, they actually influence ocean currents. And at this time, they started to make the currents mix vertically. This brought up cold water from the depths to the surface and pushed the warm surface water down deep. This mixing was actually enough to cool the planet a significant amount, and in a very short time. So during this time, the study also found that not only was the land changing, but the plant fauna too. The graph here shows that this climate change actually reduced the amount of ferns ferns and gymnosperm trees. These were the main food source of herbivorous dinosaurs. Other group of plants like angiosperms, or flowering plants, had only just started. They only just, took off. And they hadn't quite adapted to eating these yet. So it's clear as to why they started to decline in diversity. The change of the environment happened so quick that they had no time to adapt to new food sources. This caused a collapse, as you can see, in herbivorous species. And then shortly after, if you look, the carnivorous ones followed. The dinosaurs were well on their way out before the asteroid struck. Thank you.